Now we will have public comment on agenda items only. Ms. Kathy Watson.
Hi everybody, Happy New Year. Thanks. I just wanted to say hi and thank you to all the board members, and I'm just really happy that there's going to be a new board coming on and we're making some more progress. That's all. Thanks. There's not really much in this to really super talk about, except that the dates. If we could make sure that we get the dates, because the Pleasantville Education Association also has a lot of things that we have to attend to, and stick to dates, because it says it's a draft. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Watson. Jonathan Diego.
Good evening, board members. I believe the Madam President, ladies and gentlemen of the board, and I don't know if the superintendent's going to be here today, but if she is here, hello. Initially, I just wanted to just go ahead and focus on agenda item number 3, which deals with the new members of the board, the oath of office. I encourage the board. It's a difficult job that all of you have, sometimes a thankless job. Too often, you have individuals that come up that are not as respectful as they should be to you and your positions, even if they disagree with your positions. I'm hopeful that that 2026 will be a better year for the board members, and I'm hopeful that individuals will respect what all of you do, whether we agree or disagree with your positions. Hopefully, all of us can be respectful to each other, especially members of the board and members of the public. And I would just like to congratulate all of you for your continued service. Thank you for your continued service, and also encourage the new board members. Congratulations to them, and a special congratulations to Urban Moreno, who I look forward to seeing him on the dais along with all of you as you do the work of our young people, looking out for our young people and their families. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not a clap in the building. Not a clap.
Linda Henderson.
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year's to you. I too just wanted to congratulate our new members, elected members, but I'm going to ask a question to the new members as well as the ones who are on the board. If you would consider the committee as a whole instead of having it divided, because we want all hands on deck. And what the community do not want to hear anymore is that I didn't know, I'm not on that committee, I didn't get the information. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar business, education, and we're talking about educating our children. We need all hands on deck. So if you could consider the committee as a whole, so everybody can play a part. Imagine 9 minds together opposed to one in one committee, one in another. Let's consider what it is that we need. We need to bring these grades up. I mean, these test scores up, y'all. That's what it's about. It's about if our kids get a good education, they can compete with the other schools, surrounding schools, then we can have a better community. We all live here. So that's what it's about. So I told you I was coming after that spirit of division. I told you, so I'm still doing it. So if we can work as one, if you can work as one, and I think it's safe to say this is what the community wants. So thank you, and again, welcome. I'm going to say to the new ones, stay focused. Let's get it on, and let's be about our children. And I know you know that, but they're going to try you. Don't give them your power. Don't get up here and give away our power. Let's get our children educated. Let's bring these test scores. Y'all gotta look at these test scores. And when I send my child to ACIT, the weight is not the same. It's not the same. Your A's is not the same as their A's. You need to focus on this. Let's focus. Don't pay attention to the things that's not have anything to do with our kids, our education, and our community. This is our community. Remember that. This is how we live here. And these are our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Henderson. Pastor Jerome Page.
Good evening. I want to first congratulate everyone that's up there and thank you for the time that you put in. Also, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I'm a man of the cloth. And when I've done something that I think that I did not do wrong, I'm going to sit here and stand and say, I apologize. If any way that you took any of my remarks at the last meeting, if you took it in any way that you feel that was wrong, then I apologize, and please forgive me. I think and believe that you made the right decision in selecting someone. The reason why I say that is my responses was not something that I wanted you to really grab onto and appoint me. I wanted someone else to have an opportunity. And that person has been chosen unless we see something different. For the new board coming in, you have my 100 support. Whatever problems we've had in the past, we had in the past. It's time to look forward. And I just want to remind everyone, this is a Board of Education meeting. And in the meeting, you have young children watching. And they learn from negative or positive. And I'm asking, stay positive in all of your decisions. God bless.
Thank you, Pastor Page. Priscilla Noel.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I just want people to be mindful when you vote, you shouldn't just vote 1, 2, 3. You should vote after you've vetted the candidates. One person that you have elected has been found to have been unethical in their ways when it comes to a previous employee, particularly the superintendent. So let's be mindful when we're moving forward and we have a change of the guards or a change in leadership that we should have accountability. Accountability is important for us. So when you look at yourself and you look at the people around you, hold them accountable. When they're smelling like marijuana and trying to come into school, you need to hold your brothers and sisters accountable. Because if you're not doing that, then you are not servicing us as a people. You are not creating equality, which means to be equal and on par with other districts. And one thing about other districts, they have their superintendent for 10 years or more. Why is it us that always have to fight and not show that we can compromise and collaborate? What is that about? So if you're coming in here thinking that you're going to do the same things that you did before, I'm going to remind everybody that that's what you voted for. I'm going to remind everybody that you need to be holding them accountable. If you voted for them, hold them accountable. Know what they did in the past. Make sure they don't do it again, and then keep it moving forward. So if we're going to say it's about the children, let's make sure it's about the children. A question for those who come in on the board, it may not apply to everybody. Have you had management skills? Do you have a degree in business? Do you know how to separate personal feelings away from what is necessary and needed for the children to move operations along, daily operations? Know the difference between personal and business. For this, you're on there for business. Do not listen to people who are not in Pleasantville, who work in Pleasantville and all about their feelings. Because I guarantee you, the ones you might be thinking that are your friends and buddies won't even let their children come in here except on bring your child to birthday. How pitiful. That the people who are servicing the district, who don't live in the district, think they should have more say than the people that live in the district. How dare you? So, board members, be reminded that you are servicing Pleasantville. Because once upon a time, Pleasantville wasn't black, it was white. And those white people that moved on to the other areas, they doing what they gotta do for theirs. So we need to do what we gotta do for ours. If not, then it's another sad day that we got going on up in Pleasantville. Another black eye. We shouldn't be the black eye of Atlantic County. Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Noel. Public comment is now closed. I will now read the report of the election results, the grand totals. Cherie Harris, 1,773. Charnel Morgan, 1,535. Elise Sanchez, 1,790. Dulcie Mentre, 529. Alexandria Berto, 711. Marie Pepe, 597. Patricia King, 995. And Linda Henderson, 434. Now we will begin the oath of office for the members-elect. I will be swearing in Mr. Rodriguez, and the other candidates have someone else swearing them in? Oh, everyone is being sworn in by me? Okay, all right, so we can do, I'll do Mr. Rodriguez first, and then we'll go with the others additionally. I state your name.
I, Irvin Moreno Rodriguez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear with true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same
to the governments
and to the governments
established
established
in the United States and this state
in the United States and this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I state your name.
I, Irvin Moreno Rodriguez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of member of the Board of Education,
for the office of member of a Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified
and that I am not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
pursuant
pursuant
to RS 19
to RS 19
4-1,
4-1,
nor disqualified
nor disqualified
due to conviction of a crime
due to conviction of a crime
or offense
or offense
listed in
listed in
NJS
NJS
18A
18A
12-1,
12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially, justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of that office according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
sworn on this day, January 6, 2026. Congratulations, Mr. Rodriguez. You can have a seat on the dais. I believe your name tag is here, over here, next to Ms. Silk. Who's being sworn in by me? Is this loud? I state your name,
I, Cherie Harris,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same
to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and this state
and this state
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I state your name,
I, Cherie Harris,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of member
for the office of member
of the Board of Education,
of the Board of Education,
and that I'm not disqualified
that I am not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
pursuant to
pursuant to
RS
RS
19
19
4-1,
4-1,
nor disqualified
nor disqualified
due to a conviction of a crime
due to conviction of a crime
or offense listed
or offense listed
in NJS
in NJS
18A
18A
12-1,
12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all duties of that office
perform all duties of that office
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Sworn on this day, January the 6th, 2026. Congratulations. Ms. Morgan? I state your name,
I, Charnel Morgan,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
to the government
to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and this state
and this state
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
of the people.
so help me God.
I promise.
I state your name,
I, Charnel Morgan,
solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I possess the qualifications
that I possess the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of member
for the office of member
of the Board of Education,
of the Board of Education,
and I am not disqualified
and I'm not disqualified
as a voter
as a voter
to RS
to RS
19
19
4-1,
4-1,
nor disqualified
nor disqualified
due to conviction
due to conviction
of a crime
of a crime
or offense
or offense
listed in
listed in
NJS
NJS
18A
18A
12-1,
12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of that office
of that office
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
I give my
Sworn on January 6, 2026. Congratulations. Ms. Brown.
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
Good evening, members of the board, administration, residents of Pleasantville. Raise your right hand. And when I say I, you state your name. I
Elise M. Sanchez,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people,
So help me God.
if the law wills. I, Elise Sanchez,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I possess the qualifications prescribed
that I possess the qualifications prescribed
by law
by law
for the office of
for the office of
member of a Board of Education,
member of the Board of Education,
and that I am not disqualified as a voter
and I am not disqualified as a voter
pursuant to R.S.
pursuant to R.S.
19:4-1,
19:4-1,
nor disqualified due to a conviction of a crime
nor disqualified due to a conviction or a crime
or offense listed in NJS
or offense listed in NJS
18A:12-1,
18A:12-1,
and I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
and I will faithfully, impartially, justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of that office
of this office
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
if the law wills.
Congratulations, you've been sworn.
Three 3.2 is the Pleasantville Board of Education's Code of Ethics. Each member has a copy of the Code of Ethics, and and they are required to sign that they received a copy of the Code of Ethics, so you can just leave that on your dais at the end of the night. Roll call. Ms. Akins? Here. Mr. Gibson?
Here.
Ms. Harris?
Here.
Ms. Morgan? Mr. Rodriguez? Ms. Roel? Ms. Sanchez?
Present.
Ms. Silver? Ms. Waters?
Here.
Now we will have nominations and election of the board president. Can I have a motion? Okay, so can we just take nominations for board president?
I nominate myself for board president, Doris Rowell.
Are there any more nominations?
I nominate Elise Sanchez for board president.
Are there any more nominations for board president? Okay, the nominations are now closed. I will do the vote based on the order of nomination. Can I have a motion to close nominations? Motion.
Second.
Morgan, second by Mrs. Akins. Ms. Akins, your vote for closing the nominations. You second it. I just need your vote to close the nominations for president. Mr. Gibson? This is just the vote to close nominations, not the vote for the president. That's next.
Yes.
This is just to close the nominations for president. Ms. Harris?
You said me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Just a point of order, can we get a discussion when we ask a question? Propose a question?
It's too late because we started taking the vote. But this is just to close the nominations for president.
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters?
Yes.
Okay, nominations are now closed. I will take the vote for nominations for Ms. Roel. We need a motion?
Motion.
Second? Second?
Second.
No. Roll call. Or any questions? You have to turn your mic on, Mr. Rodriguez.
Since I'm an inaugural member of this board, I would like to pose a question to each of the nominees. What is your vision for leading this board over the next year? What is your top goal? And how do you plan to foster transparency and partnership among all members?
Mr. Rodriguez, was not required for us to do that. It's not required.
Okay, so I'm so unclear how we're doing. You're asking us for each person, or we gotta?
No, there was two nominations for president, Ms. Roel and Mrs. Sanchez. So we do a roll call for Mrs. Roel, and then we do a roll call for Mrs. Sanchez, because they were both nominated for president. So right now, we're doing the roll call for Mrs. Roel for president. Ms. Akins? Ms. Roel?
No.
Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
No.
Ms. Morgan?
No.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
No.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters?
Yes.
Motion carries. Congratulations, Ms. Roel, your board president. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I have to do Ms. Sanchez as well.
She got the vote.
No, she could get more votes.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Go ahead, Brian. No?
So this is the vote for president for Mrs. Sanchez. Can I get a motion?
Motion?
Can I get a second?
Second.
Ms. Akins? Mr. Gibson?
No.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
No.
Ms. Roel?
No.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
No.
Ms. Waters?
No.
So the motion still carries. Ms. Roel is the board president. Congratulations, Ms. Roel.
Next, I have nominations for vice president.
I nominate Charmaine Atkins.
I need a motion. Sorry. I know. Do we need a motion? Okay. President, don't even know what it is. I nominate Thea Waters.
I nominate Veronica Silver.
You nominate first?
I'm going to nominate Elise Sanchez.
Elise Sanchez? Sanchez. And who was second? Waters? And Silver? And it's only 3 people. That was the first one. Akins, okay.
I did.
Okay. Okay, Akins is first. Waters. Silver. Sanchez. Okay, is there any more? No more? May I have a motion to close the nominations for vice president?
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Morgan. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Silver. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins? This is just to close out the nomination for vice president.
She said yes.
Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters?
First, we have Ms. Akins. Ms. Akins is first. Okay.
So we just do roll call?
Motion. I need a motion for Mrs. Akins for VP.
Motion.
Second. Motion by Ms. Sanchez. Second. Second by Ms. Morgan. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
Yes.
Mr. Gibson?
It's for the VP, right? No.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
No.
Ms. Roel?
No.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
No.
Ms. Waters? Motion failed.
May I have a motion for second VP, Mrs. Waters? Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Gibson. May I have a second? Second. Second by Ms. Silver. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
Yes.
Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
No.
Ms. Morgan?
No.
Mr. Rodriguez?
No.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
No.
Ms. Silver?
No.
Ms. Waters?
Yes.
Motion failed.
The next VP is Silver. May I have a motion for Silver? Motion by Mrs. Waters. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Gibson. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No.
Ms. Gibson?
No.
Mr. Gibson, I'm sorry. Mr. Gibson? No?
No.
Ms. Harris?
No.
Ms. Morgan?
No.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters?
Yes.
Motion carries.
We have one more. We have one more person. I need a motion for Elise Sanchez.
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Morgan. I have a second.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Harris. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
Yes.
Mr. Gibson?
No.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
No.
Ms. Roel?
No.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver? This is for Mrs. Sanchez. Ms. Waters?
No.
Motion fails.
What do we do now?
Silver carried. She had 5 votes. Silver's the vice president. Congratulations.
This has to.
No, I guess it's. Take it easy. And your water. She drank her.
Just want to congratulate the new board members that was sworn in. I want to thank those that reappointed me for another year as being president. We look forward to doing great things for the district, and I look forward to working with everyone on the board. We all look forward to working together to finish the work and for transparency. And with that, we're going to move on. Number 6, 6.1 to 6.5, reorganization board agenda items. May I have a motion? Motion. Motion by Mrs. Silver. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Gibson. This is basically with the bylaws, the annual board meeting calendar, the educational program curriculum. If some doesn't understand it, the new board members, some are returning, so they know what it is. Ms. White, do you have a draft of the board?
The calendar is a draft, so you guys want to wait, designate another board meeting for January and then come up with the calendar later, but that was just a draft that I created.
Do you have the calendar now?
It's attached to the agenda. But that was just a draft based on what was now.
Okay.
It's a draft.
And if the board doesn't mind, last year we had added a couple of extra board meeting dates in there because for some months we need 2 meetings. You know, like in May, we do the Donaldson and nominees, so I just think we need an extra meeting date in there. So I added it. I would like to add another meeting date for May.
Question.
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Yeah, so I would like to add another meeting day, so it's not all crunched up, and we're not all trying to do everything. And maybe another meeting date for June and August. And basically August is, because August is back to school. We want to make sure that our schools are ready. So in August, you know, we only usually have one. So if there's anything that needs to be done, we can get it done ahead of time. You know what I mean? So if we have those 2 meetings, we do our business, and then if there's something that comes up, then we just say, hey, we need this done ASAP, so we're ready for the beginning of the school year. So that's basically why. I was going to add those dates, but I was just going to run it by the new board and see what they thought. Yes.
So you said May, June, and August?
I said probably add another meeting in May, yes. May.
What's the reason for that?
May is because it's the,
The budget
not
hearing.
the budget, when, we do our non-renewals and stuff and the Donaldsons, and for one meeting, sometimes that could be not enough, and this way we give more time. So we're not crunched up in June.
My question is, who picked all these dates? Because some of these look like the second, some look like a third, like as far as the Tuesdays.
Well, they normally pick them, how did you pick these?
Well, I can
dates?
answer that question.
Thank you.
For March, because typically we have 2 meetings because of the budget submission, so we did the 17th because the budget is due on the 19th of March. So we pushed the meeting back a week, so we would only have to have 1 meeting. And then in April, we have spring break, so the district is closed for a week, so we pushed it back a week for spring break. That's why though March and April is the 3rd week instead of the 2nd Tuesday of the month.
Okay. So maybe in March we have, on the 12th, maybe we can have another meeting, I guess, on, maybe the 19th or the 26th. I can run the dates, can add the dates, and then I'll run them back to you guys, and you can look at them and see what you think, and we can do that, I'll have that for you at the next meeting.
Same thing for August month?
Yeah, I'll have all the dates that are gonna be entwined, and then I'll just give you guys, send it all to you, and then if you guys have a problem,
Okay.
you know what's going on.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on. Okay, yeah, so may I have a motion to approve 6.1 to 6.5?
Motion.
Second by Mrs. Sanchez, second by Mrs. Morgan. Any questions about this? No? Okay. Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
Yes.
Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Rowell?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters? Motion carries.
Next, number 7, approval of appointments.
Madam President,
Yes.
before you do any appointments, I would ask this board to table this agenda until the 4 new board members are be able to be brought up to speed, because with conscience, none of us can vote on this agenda today. We don't know anything about it.
You mean table 7.1?
Yes, all appointments.
Well,
Basically the rest of the agenda. We cannot, with fair conscience, vote on anything we don't know anything about. We're 4 new board members.
right, but this is, not nothing to do with business. This is just assigning the board, appointing, the board secretary, which would be Ms. White.
So,
And the
new board members may have a different opinion on her having dual jobs. We may need to,
Okay.
in my opinion, bring back a regular secretary that focuses on that. So I would like to pull this and table this agenda. We're back on the 20th too. The 4 new board members are able to be brought to speed.
Okay, give me 1 second. Does any of these girls if we take we need to vote on the depository, which is the bank, because
I don't object to that, but
Okay.
everything else, all these appointments, we need to be able
Okay.
to be able to have input on them.
okay, yeah, we're just looking through to see if nothing affects the day to day.
Okay.
I'd like to affirm the action coordinator.
So, about these, custodial records, purchasing agent,
Can't wait till the 20th.
It's only 2 weeks away. No, that's not the only thing. It's no way in good conscience that 4 board members could ever vote on anything they have no knowledge of.
No. So what I'm saying is, you need to have a custodian.
So for 2 weeks, it's only for 2 weeks. So who's there now? They can't stay? It's only January 20th.
The board secretary, in her position, acts as the custodian of records. That's in case somebody comes and wants to serve someone in the district. You need to have somebody, right? So I would suggest that you have that appointment. You could change it at some, all of these things you could change at some later time if you feel necessary. But there are things like compliance officer, you need that.
Do we have one now? Because this is literally only 2 weeks away that we come back for another.
Yeah, like currently I'm in that position for.
So it's, what I'm saying, if you're currently doing it, what is it going to affect for you to do it for 2 more weeks? For us to be brought up to speed and be able to vote with a conscience on something that we're clear in.
And it's not going to affect your salary. It's not going to affect your salary.
Because it would expire presumably because it's a reorganization, it's an annual appointment. So there is no one in place, and these things become issues between now and 2 weeks from now, you have a problem.
All right, then let's have a special board meeting before 2
We could
weeks.
definitely,
That way we have a chance to review this paperwork because we
we can
didn't
definitely
receive
put
anything in the
a
mail.
listing out and have a special board meeting before the 20th if you want to make it in a week. But with conscience, and I don't see how any other elected official up here could vote on anything with a clear conscience they know nothing about.
So you have a situation where, for example, you have homeless liaisons, right? Pest management coordinator. You have depositories, right? But that's actually for 8.2, so that's really not an appointment for that.
Well, I'm talking in reference to the remainder of the agenda, because again, as I stated 3 times before, with a clear conscience, none of us can vote on it. We have no knowledge of it.
So you want the remainder of the agenda to not...
Tabled, and if we have to do a special board meeting next week, that's fine, but we're back here on the 20th.
And if we can't wait till the 20th, let's have a
We
special
just want to
board
do
meeting.
everything correct, that's it.
So some of the remainder of the appointments deal with your banks, deal with signing off on checks and stuff. I'd be concerned that if you don't have someone in place because it's the reorganization meeting, that folks
And
may not be paid.
I'll ask the same question that I asked before. Who's doing it now?
Yes, you have your board secretary presumably doing it, but it's an annual appointment that expires at your reorganization. So if it expires today, if you don't have one in place...
So can I put a
you'll have
motion on the
anyone in
floor
place
that
for
all
that-
these
to that point.
positions and who's doing it, can it be extended to the next meeting? 2 weeks, that's it.
That's up to you. Somebody would have to withdraw the motion in the second.
So I'll make
And then have another motion to have these appointments all temporary for the next 2 weeks.
I make the motion.
No. Whoever moved it, just withdraw it. And
Okay.
the second withdraw it. So
We never had Ms. Silver and Mr. Gibson.
So you have to withdraw your motion, Mr. Gibson. And you need to withdraw.
I withdraw.
And you withdraw your
Now I'll make a motion that whatever position, whoever's in these positions right now, will currently hold them until the next board meeting where we can be brought up to speed.
And I'll second.
which item?
The remainder of the agenda.
So you're saying the whole agenda at least?
7.1.
That we would have to hold on.
Anything that I would need to vote on in good conscience and clear conscience and be fair to this district, I cannot vote on.
Okay.
With no knowledge.
The only thing we may have to vote on is because the vice president changed for the checks, because I have to change the vice president's name off the check, which is the
I'm
problem.
not here to hold up anybody's check, I'm just here to do for the betterment of the district, so that's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
so that's the only thing, like,
So why don't you do 7.1 to 7.14 as the temporary appointments?
The temporary.
And then do 8.1, 8.2.
So 7.1 to
so 7.1 to 7.14 were temporary extension. Yes.
to the 20th, and then we'll vote on 8.1.
You need a motion.
Motion by Mr. Sanchez, second by me.
Motion by Mrs. Sanchez, second by Mrs. Morgan. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins? Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez? Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters? Motion carries.
Next, may I have a motion for 8.1 to 8.6?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Sanchez, may I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Silver. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. White.
Ms. Akins?
Yes.
Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next, public comments. General matters only. First, we have Ms. Kathy Watson from the PEA.
Hi, welcome everybody again. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you. So there's a couple of things as the president of the Pleasantville Education Association that I have a few responsibilities. One of them is to let you know about the grievances that were currently open. There's two right now. I'm sorry. There's two. One of them because we have over 24 kids in classrooms, and that is against the law. And the other one that right now we have a virtual teacher in a classroom. So we've not only outsourced the technology, and we outsourced our custodians have been coming in. We have outsourced our plumbers. We don't have a plumber. He was fired. So now, like, there's no water fountains in there's like 2 water fountains in the high school that work because nobody can fix them. I guess we're outsourcing that too. I've seen plumber trucks. So now we have literally a virtual teacher in a classroom teaching children Algebra 1. That's a grievance. And I don't know what's going on, outsourcing everybody. There's 550 people who are in our union, and there's a lot of openings. There's no librarian in the middle school. There's no librarian in the high school. We're going to spend $200,000 on library furniture in the high school without a librarian. I guess that's the money, there's no salary, so I guess they have the money for that, right? $166,000 for furniture in the middle school, no librarian. So we have issues. There's another grievance that we're considering action because Dr. Martinez has violated our contract in reprimanding our employees in public. Shows a pattern of humiliating people. She's done this a few times. We have absolute proof right now. We're considering another grievance about that. Security guards. Sometimes there's only 4 or 5 security guards in the high school. There's 1,000 kids in the high school, 950, something like that. 4 or 5 security guards in the high school at a time. Not good. So I've been told that there are servers, these big, huge servers, like the old-time, big, huge computer servers. Since we outsource technology, now we have 2 servers that have been sent to, one to Delaware and one to Pennsylvania. And so Xerox owns them now. So Xerox has control over our data now. They have control over our emails, they're having control over
Thank you, Ms.
cloud
Watson.
system,
Thank you, Ms. Watson.
cameras,
Thank
they
you.
have control over cameras as well.
Thank you, Mrs. Watson. Your
Yes.
time. Thank you, Mrs. Watson.
Madam President.
Thank you, Ms. Watson.
Madam President.
Her time is up.
Madam President. I just have a question. Madam President.
Yes.
Madam President. I just want to eliminate the disrespect. These are issues that we need to know about. Could we extend her time possibly just so she can let us know? Okay. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to give everybody a fair chance, but these are issues that I would love to know about today because she's here.
Go ahead, Mrs. Watson. And I'm just doing this as a courtesy to the new board members. But you know the rules and the guidelines of how things go. And you know actually with the grievances, how the grievance work, you know, how the process works with that.
And now I know for a fact we have one of the classes, there's 29 kids in the class. There's 8 special ed kids in there, a deaf kid, and 5 ELL kids in there. There's no support, the teacher is new, and I think the room is too small as well. So there's like a lot of issues. And we have now a culture of gotcha, where administration, they call our members into an office and they will reprimand them without union representation. And that's against our contract as well. They're getting write-ups without progressive discipline. Also, teachers are being given poor evaluations, and then that's it. They're not being helped. We're educators. Our administrators are supposed to help us to become better teachers. So if you think that I'm a bad teacher, show me how to be a better teacher. Don't just say, you have a bad grade, and that's it. And that's been happening a lot. And I really, really don't like when our members are being pulled into a meeting and told that they don't need union representation, or not even offered it, and then get letters of reprimand. Discipline that goes into their files.
Madam President, I have a question. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I just want to know. So you're saying that data in this school district has been compromised and someone else owns it and has
I've been
access
told
to
that
it?
the servers, big, huge computer servers that we purchased for, I don't know how much. But apparently we bought 4. We bought 2 before where Mala Samaru was supposed to install them, and then she was fired. And so then we bought 2 more from Xerox, and apparently one of them's in Delaware and one of them's in Pennsylvania. And they were shipped there for cloud-based systems. Now Xerox has control over those, so they have control over our data, our emails, and I don't know, do they have control over the cameras? And Xerox is a publicly traded company, so what's that mean for us?
Thank you, Mrs. Watson. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you have any more questions?
I just want to know the virtual teacher, where is she located?
Well, there's a teacher who was teaching algebra, and then she got a job as a firefighter. So she left. So she was teaching 5 classes. 2 of them have been taken over by other teachers like me. I'm teaching one of the classes, and there's 3 more that it's a program called Inventum, and it's just like virtual, just like COVID time. And one of the teachers is in Nepal, like literally in Nepal, and the other 2 for one class, and then the other 2 classes they're in different states, but at least they're American. And that's a grievance too, because
I just have one last question. Everything else I can probably figure out for myself. So you're also putting a record and stating that approximately it's about 237 students per security guard for the high school.
There's about 1,000 kids in the building, 950,
Gotcha.
like that. And sometimes
One
we have
security is
4.
supposed to patrol the police 237 assault students.
Yeah.
And it's been like that since
So
September?
there's been 4 or 5 security guards and that's it.
Thank you. That's all the questions I have tonight.
She got all these
Thank
police
you.
officers here tonight. Should she be nice?
I'm gonna sit down with We do not, listen, we are board members, and it is not our job to be in the school and running the school. That's why we hire people to run the school. The board members do not run the day-to-day operations. And if you have a grievance, there are grievance processes, like she said, that you follow. And if you follow those processes, they will get to us eventually, and then we can deal with it. Because if you skip the process, if you skip any of those processes, we get in trouble somewhere down the line. So if we don't follow the process, then somewhere down the line, oh, this board member did this board member did that, we did not follow the process right. So we have to be very careful too. So if there's grievance that have to come to us, we have to follow the process. The same way on you individuals' jobs that you go to, there's a process that you have to do when you have a situation on your job. You have to follow the process, and that's what we have to do. We are. And when it comes to us the right way, we will handle it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Watson. Next, we have Jonathan Diego.
Congratulations, Madam President and Madam Vice President, on your appointment, your election. Ladies and gentlemen of the board, Happy New Year. It's like more of the same, unfortunately. As I stated previously, I don't. I support the board, and I support the members of the board that are attempting in good faith to do the business of taking care of our children. You have a challenging position, as I stated before, and as you can tell, unfortunately today, a thankless position too often, where individuals that really don't understand due process, don't understand procedure, don't understand notice and opportunity to be heard, other than trying to shout down people, things like that. But I get it. And I wish nothing but the best for everybody on this board, because again, it's a challenging position, and you know, it's tough. And I'm hopeful that the rest of the year will be better than the first meeting of the year, for your sake and the sake of our children. Take care.
Next, we have Linda Henderson.
I believe I came to the board, it might have been, it wasn't the 16th board member, it was when the meeting was in the cafeteria. And I let it be known that there's a class, graphic design, and the program, Adobe, was not in there, so which means the teacher cannot teach the program. Has it been? What has it asked?
Yeah, I was told that it was fixed. That's what I was told, because I did ask the question.
Okay, so I'll just go back and ask the question again. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. But again,
If it's there is a situation, just have them follow the procedures of the person they need to follow and follow up, and let them know that it's still not working. I like to follow protocol. I don't like to break protocol. Because then when I...
You're on my time, so don't-
Yeah, I know I'm on your time, Ms. Henderson. But, because everybody's doing their little side comments and their little side smirking and doing their little, you know, talking out their side of their mouth. I like to do things in decency and order. So when you do it in decency and order, it will work right. I'm not gonna cut corners. It's like I said in the beginning, when we sit up here, we volunteer our service and our time to sit up here, and we are here. I believe everyone's here to do the purpose for the board and to move this district forward. And so far, we have done a great job. Do we all agree on everything? No. But at the end of the day, we do come together to agree, to disagree. We're building a lovely new school, and I don't know if anybody paid attention at the last meeting, but we came out of status from ELA. The whole entire school, except our, the special ed kids. And we hadn't been in status, it took us almost 9 years to get out of that, the whole entire school. But that meeting, we got blasted. And I felt it was a hostile meeting, but nobody recognized that Pleasantville district, it took us 9 years to get out of status. And Ms. Henderson is coming up, she wants these grades to come up. And that's what she's asking. So it took us 9 years for the district to come out of status of an ELA, and it was the whole district. And that's an improvement for us. It's not all bad. So we want to work together. And this board wants to work, we all want to work together. Like I said, we agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, us 9 are going to come together and make the best decision possible for this district. Because I believe we all care about this district. We all invested some way possible. We all have an investment somewhere in this district. Whether it be for the kids, we run a program, whatever it is, whatever we do, or kids go here, grandkids, whatever, we all have an invested here. But we have to do things in decency and order. And if you don't do it in order, somewhere down the line, you're going to get messed up. So we have to follow order and instructions too. Because when you don't do things the proper way, you get in trouble.
Let me cut you off.
Sorry, Mrs. Henderson, go for it. You got your minutes again.
Let me say this, because I agree that it should be done in decency and order. So for real, that Adobe program should have been started when school started. Alright, so we in agreement that this needs to be done in decency and order.
Exactly.
We need to bring the test scores up.
Yes.
In decency, you're absolutely right. But what I wanted to ask a question, I know you don't have to answer me because I checked into that. But when our test scores are so low for so long, are you implying that our children can't learn?
No.
Something's wrong. And we talk about decency and order. I'm with you. Totally. And I understand what you're saying. I can see your frustration. But when you deal with the public, this is what you get.
I know.
And it's volunteer. You put your big something on, and let's go. Let's do it. But let's do it with compassion and love for our children.
Yes.
And let's make sure they got. So let me ask this, can you please? There's nothing wrong. I understand that y'all can't go inside the building. But you can ask questions. You can hold people accountable.
Yes.
You can make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yes.
You can ask questions for the curriculum.
Yes.
You can make sure that these things, make sure that all we want you to do is make sure that the district is ran the way it's ran so our children can have a decent education to compete with the other students in the other districts. We talked about one meeting how 25 kids went to college and accepted in college for only $100,000. That wasn't per child. Let's not fool the people. That was only $100,000. That's how much it costs for a 4-year college. So I get we on our way, but let's go. Let's go. I'm holding y'all accountable. That's why I'm here. I don't have no problem with anybody. And I pray that you would get the peace that you need so that you can do your job. But you gotta know you're dealing with public.
I know.
You know, you're dealing with the public. You might have something like it, something that don't. But let's be more concerned about bringing those test scores up and educating our babies. That's all I'm asking. I'm begging.
And you know what, Ms. Henderson, that is great, because that can be one of our goals.
Should be.
That could be one of this board's goals for Dr. Martinez,
And
to bring these goals
let me
up.
say, you're correct, the buildings do look good, the manicure looks good. I want what's going on inside the building to look good as well.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
You too. Next, we have Sophia. Is it Sophia Hunt? Sophia? Is there a Sophia in here? No? Next, we have Mr. Pastor Jerome Page.
Congratulations to the
Thank
new board members swearing in. I witnessed something tonight that I never witnessed before. When it came to nominating president and vice, you don't need a second. You only need a nomination. Ms. Sanchez, did you receive the agenda? Or when did you receive the agenda?
When I sat at this table.
When you sat at the table. 17 years on the Board of Education. Whenever I won the election to get in, before I was sworn in, I received a packet at my home. And in that packet was the reorganization. Ms. Sanchez, you are correct. Before you vote on anything, you just sworn in, you said that you know how to read, write, and do all that. Madam President, you have 9 members on the board. Where is your 10th member? Where is the superintendent? The superintendent and the BA puts together with the president the agenda. Any questions on the agenda, the new board members can ask the question. What is this title here? Who gets this title here? You have a right to talk about it. Doesn't have to be rescheduled. Just talk about it. Understand what it is.
Mr. Page.
Yes.
Dr.
Can you
Martinez.
cut that off? Thank you.
Dr. Martinez is out on bereavement. She had death in her family.
Okay, I apologize. I'm just saying that
I just wanted to let you know.
The superintendent is a part of the Board of Education. The only thing that she doesn't have is the right to vote. But she has the right to tell you everything that's going on that agenda. Now, one of the ladies came up and said, board members, you got 2 visions to vote for. A committee as a whole or standing committees. Forget the standing committees. You got to go committee as a whole, like tonight. Those teachers union coming up. Listen, if you graduate and you thank for the test scores going up, you got to give some approval to the teachers. And if they come to you and say, we have a collective bargaining agreement, that means both sides agree with what's in it. If there's a problem where the superintendent has some of the language, you come together as a board, you talk about it. And you follow the contract. Don't violate the contract. Because every little part helps educate our children. Should not have teachers coming up, the president coming up and talking about grievances that end up in arbitration. No, you can settle them. You can settle the grievances. I just want to say, I'll be back.
Be here.
But when I come back, I'm not going to point fingers at nobody. Listen, the citizens of Pleasantville voted you in. Work together. So the end result is our children start learning. God bless you.
May I have a motion to adjourn this meeting? Motion by Mrs. Morgan. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Harris. Any questions? No questions? Roll call, Ms. Ward.
Ms. Akins? Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Ms. Harris? Ms. Morgan?
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ms. Roel?
Yes.
Ms. Sanchez?
Yes.
Ms. Silver?
Yes.
Ms. Waters? Motion carries.
Yes.
Finished.